Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite live broadcast improvised comedy show entitled The Rigmarole. It's Sunday night at 7 o'clock on the Best Coast, and you know what that means. It's time for some make-em-ups. We have the hard-working star of stage and screen, funny man, and also got dramatic chops, y'all. Amir Talai is with us this evening.
I'm not that hardworking. Not that hardworking.
That's fair.
Let me have that, Amir, please. He works his fingers to the bone. Amir, I see here working on Kung Fu Panda: The Paws of Destiny.
No. Don't believe IMDb.
Really?
If you want to see me on TV or anything, I'm in the first episode of The Shrink Next Door.
The Shrink Next Door.
Yeah, that's fun. That was fun.
I see The Shrink Next Door, which is.
I may come back in a future episode. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but I'm in episode 8.
Well, IMDb says you're in 2 of them, so I guess you are allowed to say. That's very cool. The Shrink Next Door. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard really great things about it. I'm going to check it out. Thanks for joining us tonight. We also have with us the scrumptious and diabolical Marc Little.
Oh, thank you so much. And we also have with us the pungent and beastly Kerby Joe Grubb.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if you've never seen our show before, we go forwards and backwards in time. We play lots of different characters. We take suggestions from you, which we weave a long story from which, and that process starts, I know, sentence construction, right?
Very good.
Right, thank you. Right now, we already have some adjectives and nouns flowing in, so let's read these off. Amir, you want to do this?
I like that it just says it's Julie Little. I don't know if she keeps suggesting this or if this is just how the algorithm works, but it just keeps going. Julie Little, tacky. Julie Little, tacky. Julie Little, tacky. I think it's an algorithm type thing.
Not a judgment call on the person.
Not at all.
It is. Julie Little, loud.
Mary Martella, salad. Big salad, shiny, tacky salad, glamorous, amorous, crunchy, asparagus. What are we doing? Are we reading these? Am I picking one?
Yeah, let's now that we got to the bottom of the list, let's pick one. What do we like?
I like asparagus, frankly. I actually hate asparagus, but I like it as a suggestion.
Okay. A something asparagus. Mr. Little?
Royal.
A royal asparagus. We have the title of our show. Don't know what that's going to turn into, but as a point of order, if you hear that sound, that means that one of us is suggesting to the others we would like to start a new scene off of what was just said or something that we want to do. Clear enough? As an unmuddied lake, sir. All right, let's go with Amir's prompt.
Yeah, let's hear an interesting place for a date. Doesn't have to be crazy, but interesting.
Yes.
It could be crazy if you want.
It could be crazy if you like to go out crazy.
But it doesn't have to be. Just interesting.
Don't forget about
a goat place for a date. No, don't like it. Schaefer Park. Let's keep them coming because I have no idea what Schaefer Park is.
Right. Sounds like a good place, though.
Berry picking. Let's go with berry picking.
I like berry picking very much indeed.
Yeah.
Applebee's.
Right. Applebee's, maybe.
Yeah. Almost had it, Chad. Right under the chest. Applebee's is a long word. Bungee jumping, nice one. Claim jumper. Julie and Chad are on the similar wavelengths. Okay, and for our third and final prompt, Mr. Little.
What would you write a blues song about? What would your subject matter be, folks? Let us know. Soup Plantation, that is actually a blues song just waiting to happen.
Right. I think most of their jingles are like pretty hardcore blues songs.
They're actually, rest in peace, Soup Plantation. Rest in peace. They're gone now.
A chicken salad.
Slavery. That is That's accurate.
Right. Right.
A wall of mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Being in a dungeon. Okay. Let's go with, I like being in a dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. A dungeon it is. We will add this in being in.
Persian rugs.
Persian rugs.
Okay. Thank you so much for your awesome eating alone suggestions.
Aw.
And we will, we don't know what they're going to be in the show yet, but we do know that they will show up in there one way or another. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And now we present to you this edition of the Rigmarole entitled
A Royal Asparagus.
Joffrey was a fancy boy. Joffrey woke up every morning tasting asparagus in his mouth from the night before. His manservant, Elwyn, stood over him, waiting for him to wake.
Oh, there you are, Elwyn.
You're awake.
How long have you been waiting this morning?
As long as it took, my lord.
Oh, you're so coy with me. That's what I love about you, Elwyn. You answer questions with riddles. Elwyn, let me try a question that you can answer with a riddle. How old are you?
Does the sun measure her age in flowers grown? Joffrey?
Oh, Elwyn, you are a delight.
Do biscuits dance upon a platter when butter is spread?
Oh, I don't know, but I want to know. Do biscuits dance upon a platter? You know, they do dance upon my mouth. I will say that's much.
And Joffrey, I must let you know, there has been some talk in the royal halls of the amount of biscuits you've been eating lately.
Yeah, I do enjoy a biscuit, and while I understand that they are high in carbohydrates, I feel that I do get enough exercise. I bounce on my trampoline and take my constitutionals.
Joffrey, you've been on the trampoline for 44 minutes now. You told me to let you know at 45, but I didn't want you to be surprised.
I am enjoying myself, Elwyn.
Don't do it, Joff. Don't go, man. This is too much fun.
Oh, Rupert. I do enjoy bouncing on the trampoline with you.
Joff, I know I'm from the wrong side of town and I'm not highborn like you, man, but thank you for letting me play on your trampoline.
I must go. Elwyn, leave us. Elwyn, I'll be out promptly.
When the grass grows green, remember, Rupert is from the wrong side. My young boy prince.
God.
Rupert. That was so invigorating.
Joffrey, I'm excited for tomorrow as the fanciest day of your life when you will meet all the female ladies that will come to the castle.
I'm tired of those male ladies. I am ready for female ladies.
I'm here to win the love of the Prince Joffrey.
Ah, yes, so good to meet you, good lady.
Male lady.
Yes, male lady. Yes, I could tell. Listen, this has been great. Yeah, no, it hasn't. You're right, it hasn't.
This doesn't seem like it's going in a good direction for me.
So excited to go to the castle today. So excited to go meet the sweet boy prince. He's looking for a beautiful lady. I'm a beautiful lady. That's something And it goes together nicely.
I'm so excited to go to the castle today and meet the sweet boy prince. Ever since they put out the scrolls in the town square that said they were looking for actual ladies.
Hear ye, hear ye! We are still on the hunt for actual ladies for the boy prince. The ladies who have come to the castle thus far have not met the boy prince's standard. Please send your good ladies, not your broken.
Ladies, if you will, come close. Now, I understand. Yes. Well, okay, there you are, both of you. Now, we've whittled it down to the two of you. And I must say, you are both very female. So you've got that going for you.
Thank you.
Now, I understand our town crier was a bit aggressive in his proclamations. But look, when you go and meet the boy Prince Joffrey, just, keep it genuine. Be yourselves.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing pre-meeting notes. Go on.
No, yes. I just want to prepare you. I don't want you to go in there overthinking it. Just be yourselves. You're only going to get chosen for who you are. You won't get chosen if you're someone else. Right?
This comes with a guaranteed role of queenship? Guaranteed?
Yes. Well, of course. At first, you will be the princess. But once the boy prince's parents pass on to the prince, then he will hold the crown.
I actually don't care what comes guaranteed with it. I'm just excited to be here on the merits of the idea of love alone.
I'm highly concerned with what comes with it. Is there a horse involved?
I don't care about a horse or any other dowry.
I could use a horse. I'm tired of walking.
There is a horse, and there is a dowry, but I will take it under consideration that one of you doth care, and the other doth not.
I am the one who doth not.
I very much have a care and concern.
Wendy, stop chewing on your fists. Today is the day you go to meet Prince Joffrey. Stop chewing on your fists.
It's how I deal with stress, Dad.
As you know, love, we haven't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. So we really need this, okay? We need you to win the love of the prince. We need any kind of dowry that comes along with it, not to put too much pressure on you.
I'll ask about it.
Okay. Stop chewing on your fists, love.
I'll make sure there's a dowry, Dad.
Monica, thank you so much for coming on this date with me. I have never picked berries. When I moved to New York City from Iran, I thought a date was a simple, cup of tea or a dinner, but picking these berries has been a lovely excursion.
Yeah, it's not. I completely stopped going to the grocery store once I realized this was an option.
Yes, I mean it is more expensive to drive to upstate New York and find a berry farm and pay them for the opportunity to pick berries, but they do taste.
Welcome in.
Oh, hello.
Come on over. The berries are just all ready to get picked and everything. Hope you brought your finger picking.
We're on a date.
I can tell. Number one date in upstate New York. So just if you didn't purchase tickets online, then just $75 for each.
Oh
See,
no, I have my QR code. I paid. I used a Groupon. I don't know if that's considered untoward, but
No, it's very toward.
As long as the lady doesn't mind or think lowly of you.
No, I think highly of it. I'm very impressed by a man who can use his skills to save money on dates.
Yes.
Well.
Thank you, Monica. Yes, it's very important to me. As you know, I sell Persian rugs, and business is not what it used to be.
This rug is a little more stiff than I think is something that would work for my home.
Well, I understand, sir. The Persian rugs can be stiff, but that's part of what makes them so in demand.
Do you have any? Do you have any that are more slippery?
Slippery rugs? If you buy one that is stiff, it will wear down after a while.
Ding ding. Hey,
Oh.
Habib, I'm using this new voice to text. Sorry, I know you're working, but I'm super excited about our berry picking date later.
Excuse me one moment, sir. I'm getting a text from my Tinder date, Monica.
So this sale doesn't mean much to you then, huh?
No, it does. It's just that I haven't been on a date since I moved here 7 years ago, and I'm just excited about this. Please, sir, just one moment so that I can text this beautiful American woman.
I missed the part where I was here to provide you with psychological support. I'm here to purchase a rug, not to hear the sad wanderings of a rug salesman. I will take my business elsewhere, sir. Good day. Where's the exit?
Well, Habib, I finished it. Sad Wanderings of a Rug Salesman. And as a manuscript goes, it's perfect. Yeah.
So you think I have a shot at having it published?
I do. I just wonder about all the Persian rug stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I was told it was going to be a hard sell with so many Persian rug references.
And look, I'm cool with it.
An excerpt from Habib's script. I woke up that morning dreaming of Persian rugs. As I lifted my feet from my bed and onto my Persian rug, I stared down at the Persian rug and noticed the intricate patterns of the Persian rug. It reminded me of my days in Persia. And as I paced across the Persian rug, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice if there was another Persian rug hanging on my wall? Personally, I can't have too many Persian rugs.
I'm just wondering, Habib, if this goes to audiobook or something, we want the voice of the narrator to be kind of just regular white guy, just in the middle, like somebody from Rancho Cucamonga or something like that.
Listen, I think it's important when you tell stories of immigrants or people who are brown, that you make them accessible to a normal audience.
That's how I say it. That is how I say it.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I mean, this is the first time in the audiobook someone's asked me to do an accent. You're sure you'd want to hear a thick accent?
Yeah. What's your how's your Farsi?
As far as the actual language, or just kind of
No. Sounding like Farsi is your first language.
Okay, well, this is it's definitely gonna be just more generally not American, if that's okay.
Yeah, well, let's start there, and then we'll hone in on anything Persian.
Okay, so just can I take it from the rug room scene?
Absolutely, that's where I was going to suggest, the rug room scene.
Perfect. Can you shut the lights off for me?
Sure, no problem.
So I listened to the audiobook, and I have to say, it felt, racially provocative.
I agree. If that's a good thing.
Yes. Oh, I loved it.
Okay, good.
It felt like a Persian man wearing white face,
Oh.
wearing brown face.
Ah.
And I felt like it was very, it made me have feelings that I wasn't sure I understood.
Oh. Habib, I'm so glad that you said that. And I'm wondering if you could just take all the fire on this one, if any comes in, which we don't expect necessarily, but if you could be the face.
An excerpt from the rug room. That day, my friend and I made a strong, strong connection. Over the cup of coffee we were drinking on top of my rug. We sat on the rug and enjoyed the Persian coffee with a flavor so beautiful that it made me think of Persia. It reminded me of a day when my rug first was laying upon my rugless floor. My Persian rug inspired me in such a way to close my eyes and see a visual of Persian rugs filling my senses.
You see what I mean? Just feelings upon feelings upon feelings.
You know, Habib, it's like a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm just wondering, I'm just spitballing here. I wonder if there's a way that the accompaniment to the audiobook could be just your face, just reacting and going through all those emotions. Because, man, I was watching you listen to that take, and I started to feel things too. And I'm white, and I don't feel things.
What was it like when you were having reactions to my reactions? What did that look like?
You know...
Well, Kevin, it's interesting that you would even come to see me, because my general understanding as a licensed psychologist practicing for 15 years is that whites don't feel things. Can you maybe explain to me, is it a feeling you're having, or are you just hungry?
You know, Dr. Lowenstein, this Persian guy came in to the studio.
Oh.
And he feels things. He's an emotional person. And
Sure.
I looked through his eyes. I listened to him listening to his own book read by somebody else. It was pretty emotional.
That sounds moving.
Yeah. And he's just, and I thought, whoa, that's what's available. That's what's available to us. And so I ran right over here to talk to you about it. It's weird how we've never talked about emotions in all the years I've been coming to see you.
Well, usually you just kind of ask me about my horse picks.
Well, Rupert, how was your day hanging out with your fancy friend?
His name is Joffrey. He's fancy, right? And he's had born with a silver ladle up his ass, but he is a good friend to me.
Oh, I'm sure he is. You just can't wait to get out of our hut and move on up to the palace. Can you?
Mom!
In all my years of silversmithing, this is the smallest ladle I've ever made. What could possibly be for, Your Highness?
I would like it to be placed inside my son Jeffrey's bum.
Whoa, hey, hold on a hot coin second. I tell you.
Could I just want to make sure that he understands. We want it placed in his bum before he is born. Because we want him born with it in his bum.
Right.
So it's going to have to be placed inside of my belly, inside of his bum. Now, and if you're not the man for that job,
if you're not him,
we will gladly move along.
There are many silversmiths in Devonshire.
Well, you know what? I pray that you find the silversmith you need. But my specialty is in silversmithing and not in ladle insertion.
Are you walking on us?
I am gracefully bowing out to a man of to someone better. I can recommend someone.
You don't even know, Mum, how much trouble they had finding a silversmith to make a ladle that small, and then who also was equipped in womb insertion. So this is...
Oh yeah, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do that with no problem. You just want this ladle? You want me just?
Yes, although I must say I expected somewhat less enthusiasm.
Right. Yeah, this is for me. This is low. This is low level.
Are you sure you've got a steady hand? You seem a bit shaky for the whole insertion part of it.
No, trust me. The way this thing goes is, as long as I'm in the general vicinity, it's a win, right? You know what I mean? It's not bow hunting here.
I'm sorry, a win for whom?
That's a win-win, right? I get to make the ladle, do the insertion. You get the insertion. Everything's good. Everyone wins here.
You know what, honey? Maybe I'm overthinking this. He seems confident, and you've done this before, I assume.
Well, I just recently wiped off the table, so we're good to go.
That's not what I asked.
That does not inspire confidence, my man.
No, trust me, I wiped it off.
Elowin, let me ask you a question. What would you say about a man who's never inserted a ladle inside of a woman inside of a fetus, but wants to?
Dost the sunlight shine when the moonlight shines?
No. No.
So he is no man at all.
Oh.
That's what I'd say.
How was work today, Elowin? Did you blow the boy prince's mind again?
Has the hedgehog?
I don't need that. I don't need that.
You know what, Veronica?
Papa, have you seen my soccer cleats?
You know what, Miles, Veronica? If I can't come home and have the same type of enthusiasm that I have at work for you, well, then maybe this just isn't a relationship, and I'm including you in this, Miles, as my son. I might need to end this whole family. It's time to blow it up.
Well, fine. I'm taking Miles and I'm taking his soccer cleats, and we're leaving the Devonshire.
I don't like it. I don't like it when you speak American style, Papa, and you're supposed to answer in riddles.
Well, your mother doesn't like the riddles anymore.
Joffrey, do you think I could hide underneath the throne when the girls come through and you're choosing them later today?
Would you like to meet some of the female women?
Well, I don't know. I would love to meet some of the female women. I just don't know I'm allowed in the main chamber since I'm from a hut.
Yes. Well, I'm sure that Elowin would tell on us, but perhaps if we can distract Elowin.
Yeah.
Joffrey?
Yes, Elowin?
If ever you allow someone in the main chamber who is not of royal blood, I will be forced to relay the message to the king and queen, Joffrey. You understand that full and well. Am I making myself clear to you?
Elowin, you've given me this speech every Saturday ever since I did go through my manhood change.
That's exactly right. Because it's that important, Joffrey. It's that important. The one confidence I cannot keep for you is your allowal of non-royal blood into the royal chamber.
I understand, and I would never break that confidence. I do have one request. I would like a new throne made 8 feet by 4 feet wide, with a sort of skirt around the bottom that lays down onto the floor, And I'd like it to be raised up so that I may sit above the female women that I meet. And should they bring me any presents or whatnot, I could, if I so chose, to store them underneath the throne, but I probably won't store anything.
Of course, it's not suspicious.
Now announcing Stephanie of Wixdale, who does care deeply about a dowry and in particular would like a horse.
Shh, don't, no, shh, be quiet. Her name is Stephanie and she cares about horses.
Hello, Joffrey. I, of course, am Stephanie of Winsdale, and aside from my undying love for you, I offer you the opportunity to bestow upon me a horse and a royal queenship.
She sounds like she's way too into the dowry.
You sound like you're way too into the dowry.
My family has nothing, not a pot to piss in, nor window to throw it out of, Joffrey. And of course, so yes, I am into the dowry, yes.
I must say, Stephanie of Windsor, Winshire, where did you say you're from?
You can call me Stephanie W if it helps.
You hear what Prince Joffrey said during the Parade of Girls? He didn't even know the name of a fucking shire. Man, we pay all our pence upward. Oh, sir, you could be a serf, work the land, give us all you do. Man doesn't even know the name of a fucking shire around here.
We'll tell you this much. It goes to show. When you're up in that castle, you're not grounded with the people. You don't even understand your own land you rule over, huh? Not much of a ruler in my mind, huh?
My cousin Sweaty, he built the ladder that went into his bummer on his way out of the womb.
Oh, I met Sweaty at a pub one time. Very enthusiastic, mate, isn't he?
Great silversmith, steady hand.
I've seen it. It was something like this. Very good. I'd trust him with my child's teeth removal if need be.
Now presenting Delilah of Barkingsdale, not interested in dowry nor horse.
Oh, she seems interesting. I like her. She's gorgeous, my goodness.
Hello, King Joffrey! Prince, I'm sorry, I did not mean to age you prematurely.
No, are you aging me or are you threatening my papa?
Good one.
We have such a fun and natural rapport. It reminds me of when you meet someone and then you get along with them very well.
Yeah, that's what rapport is.
It reminds me of that.
She knows what rapport is.
So it reminds you of rapport, but it's not rapport.
It might be rapport, I'm not sure, but it also reminds me of that sensation when you meet someone.
Whatever he says, love, tell him it reminds you of something like rapport or whatever, right?
Yes.
It's just nice. It's a nice, easy way into a conversation. That reminds me of when two people fell in love. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, that reminds me of how we could be friends. It reminds me when we're talking of having a conversation. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, great, but just try to do it smooth.
Okay, I think I can.
I like her, man. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she seems nice.
And also, she's just one of two. Aren't there more?
This reminds me how we're talking. It reminds me of having a conversation.
So it isn't a conversation.
Well, it might be. I'm not sure, but it reminds me of it.
She's very sexy confused.
I'm so bored. And I'm so hungry. We've been down in this dungeon for weeks, man.
least you don't have your arms chained up.
I feel bad. I wish I could come over there and untie your arms, but my legs are chained up.
I know. My arms, your legs. Oh God, I'm gonna take a load off here. Ooh.
God, we should do something to pass the time. I don't know, write a play or.
My God, are you also write plays? I'm so embarrassed to even bring up playwriting or Thesbis or anything like that, just because I was like, oh, is he? We got to spend a lot of time together. We don't know how long we're going to be together. I don't want to feel embarrassed.
Man, I've seen you shit yourself. You don't have to be worried about being embarrassed.
Speaking of which,
when I say I've seen you shit yourself, I mean I've watched you shit yourself.
Right.
There's nothing else to do here, buddy.
And thanks for watching. You know what I mean? Like, thanks for watching.
Well, thanks for being okay with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's nothing else to do. Might as well.
12 weeks earlier. Yeah, so I think this room, if you guys can swing it, it'd just be really nice. It was just kind of big and open, kind of almost like dungeon-like. Yeah, I think that'd be good. We could get that in a contract, right? Because
sure, yeah. Now, if I may ask, what are you planning on doing with this dungeon down here? Is it sort of like a escape room type of thing, or?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, cool. My kids and I love escape rooms. Yeah, we did one a few weeks ago that was sort of Jumanji themed.
Oh yeah, who was Robin Williams?
Well, that was my son. He's a kind of a cut up, and he does lots of voices. Some of them are kind of offensive. He does like a gay voice, but you just love him, just kind of like Robin. He's you cut him some slack because you figure he's on drugs.
I'd love to meet him.
Cut me some slack, Dad. I'm Robin.
Well, oh my!
Oh, Timmy. I gotta say, you're on thin ice. But this is a lot better than the racial stuff you were doing last week. So I'm happy.
Thanks, Dad. I'm excited about the Jumanji escape room. I mean, I think it looks perfect, Dad. You worked on it all week. The basement looks just like Jumanji, and why not invite people from the neighborhood to come in and do it with us?
Absolutely. I feel like that's why I got into woodworking in the first place, is to make friends.
Yeah. Wow. Look at all these hand-carved Jumanji tables that you made in here. This is intense, Dad. I mean, you've really gone above and beyond.
Look at that, Mike. Back to Home Depot 3 times in 1 week. What are you buying more woodworking equipment? Or are you just here to see me?
Well, guess it's a little of column A, a little of column B.
Mike.
Hey, Frank.
Back for some more wood glue and clamps, or just to see me?
Well, that's actually what we were just talking about.
He said it's a little of column A and a little of column B. So he is partially at least here to see us because we're all good friends now.
Well, I got this. So I got Mike. I'm kind of his guy around here. So
well, actually, I was about to invite Mike to a poker tournament I'm having this weekend.
Oh,
I love poker.
That's weird because we got a picnic coming up in my neighborhood at the park, and I was gonna see if Mike was available to come on by a picnic. We're gonna have lawn darts and beanbag toss.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun, right? It should be low hundreds this week. Actually, the poker tournament is inside, and we keep it air conditioned, Mike. So don't sweat it, right? Unless you bet too big. No, I think you have fun.
Okay,
I'm gonna throw this last dart, but then I kind of gotta get going.
No, Mike. We can here. Put another ice pack on your neck. Put it,
Oh,
Here,
great,
stick out that
thanks.
ice pack. Nice and cool out here now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that at 6 o'clock is when they shuffle up and deal. So I was gonna get going.
Well, you could hang out. I mean, we're about to cut the pig open.
Oh God, you're gonna cut a pig open.
Yeah, the one that's been roasting on the spit all day long, bud.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll bring the pig. When we then we'll bury him about 10 a.m. and basically me and all of my friends, my family, basically we keep the pig heated. It's called humu humu nuku nuku apua a. And then when it comes out, we cut open the pig and we add a lot of pineapple and a lot of rum and taro. It's a purple root that it tastes real good. And back on the island, a lot of people love it.
I love your culture.
Hi, I'm Steve from Steve's Taro Farm. You tired and not having taro? Oh, jeez. Wasn't everyone at some point? Well, if you come on down to Steve's Taro Farm, you can have the same experience that people have had in the East Coast picking berries for centuries. But now it's with taro. Come on down. Whether you're Hawaiian, white, Persian, you can be Hawaiian, even if you're Persian or white.
Monica, I'm glad we got these first class tickets to Hawaii. I've never flown first class before, but since the Persian rug business has been picking up lately, I just figured I'd splurge.
You can't believe the business after just a few short months is taken off so much.
I never thought I would meet a woman like you. When I first saw you on the app, I thought, well, she's white, great, and that was enough at the time.
I remember the first DM you sent me. You said, "White is right," and I was a little confused.
Ma'am, would you like a cashew in your mouth?
Have you washed your hands?
Of course, sanitized, 100%.
Yes.
Here's your champagne. Oh, he likes cashews. Oh, look at you. I'm Cindy. I'm your flight attendant here in first class. Oh. Yeah. And if you need anything dropped into your mouth, another glass of champagne, welcome to first class. Look at you two, interracial, huh? I like it.
We're actually different. We're different races, not.
That's what she said, Monica. Interracial.
I don't know.
There's not much talk about intraracial relationships. That's
Looking for someone intraracial. Don't mean to be derogatory toward anyone else of any interraciality, but that's just me. This is my profile. I get to write whatever I want, and if you can get with it, get with it. And if you can't, then take a hike down Highway.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm Fred Tinder, and I was looking at your profile.
Oh, yeah, I was just writing it right now. You guys have live feed, apparently.
Yeah.
Fred,
Well, you said you were looking for someone intraracial.
Yeah, I just figured, why not try something the same?
Did you mean just someone white?
Yeah, but it just sounds better if you write it like, you know what I mean? Like, Fred,
Hey, as a fellow white, I get it.
Right. And I love that your app work, by the way, like really hot stuff.
Yeah, thanks. We're rolling out some new features. So, you know what? Let me run some of these by you.
Cool.
All I'm seeing, Fred, is I think I got a couple great features you're gonna love.
Well, I'm all ears. I really want to take Tinder into the 22nd century.
No, 100%. So I had this cool idea where you know how people like dogs.
Sure. I've heard that.
Good. All right, because that's true. That's a true thing. So magic. Can I postpone this meeting?
I like dogs. As you can see, there's my dog, Elowin, is in every shot with me, and hopefully that makes you like me. P.S. I know Fred Tinder. Post. Ooh, got a match already. Hi, what's up?
All right, Fred, but that was just my first idea. So imagine you're driving. Have you ever driven?
Yeah, Alphonse, I have driven. Listen, it took you 20 minutes to get through the idea that people like dogs.
Hey, Alphonse. Hey, I found a nitrous oxide tank. It fell off the back of a truck. I'd give you $20. You give me $20, I'll leave it in your car.
Good, because this one just ran out.
Jesus Christ, dude. If I weren't a skeevy, underhanded drug dealer type person, I'd say slow down on that stuff. But
No way. Steve-O did it, and he's a millionaire. I'm basically Steve-O.
great point.
Listen, I don't know if this play is going to work. We've been at it for weeks and we've got so much time, but it's just keeping all of the characters straight. It's hard. What if we scaled it down to like a blues song?
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a bit of a change of direction, but seeing as how we got nothing but time down here, I'll do a blues song with you.
Great. All right. You wanna do the guitar riff and I'll do the singing?
Sure. I mean, as long as we can switch at some point, because I don't want to just be, you know what I mean? Like if this blows up and we get out of this dungeon, I don't want to be like just the blues riff guy, but I'll start there. Yeah.
Listen, I mean, I think that everybody has their own sort of strengths, and clearly I think I've sort of learned about mine, which is words and stringing words together, whereas you make great sounds, have a sense of rhythm, and
Hey, fellas.
Hey.
How's the dungeon?
Hi.
It's good. Please,
No.
please let us out.
Please
We'll do anything.
No, please.
Actually, you're in luck. I'm taking orders. I'm stopping by Applebee's. So, you have choices: chicken tenders or riblets. Who wants what?
No.
I'll take chicken tenders, but I'll trade the tenders for my freedom, please.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'll take like a salad on some on the lighter side, but please, if you could just unlock these.
It's
But
chicken.
if you can't unlock them, then at least like 2 different types of sauces would be great with the tenders.
Of course, I'm not a monster. I will be bringing sauce with the tenders.
No, you are a monster. You left this in the basement of your
I'm a
fucking
monster, huh?
condo.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, you're not a monster. I
Huh.
love you, and I think I appreciate how kind you are to us. Unlike him, he doesn't appreciate you.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
We're trying to write a play, and then it turned into a blues song. We're having creative differences. I'm sorry I snapped at you.
no. It's gonna be hard to write when you're hungry, huh? Could have had Applebee's, boys.
No,
Now you get nothing. I gotta go back upstairs.
I was pretty chill about everything.
No. Look, I asked him to stop watching me take a shit weeks ago. He won't stop. He's fucked up in the head. This one.
Well, you know what? I gotta get back to reading my Persian rug book.
Can you just loosen my?
No. Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. We can switch who sings and who does the.
Oh,
bow,
you're
bow,
right.
bow.
You're right. You're better at the words. I'm terrible. Like, what was that
Who
scene?
cares? This isn't for anyone.
And when I walked into my backyard, it was covered floor to ceiling, fence to fence with Persian rugs. I looked up to see the sun, but it had been blotted out by my rug collection. Because long ago, I decided the beautiful, intricate patterns, the filigree, was more important to me than the disgusting tree lines created by whatever sick god thought that Southern California was the right place for me to live.
Habib?
Hello, we're checking in. It's me and my girlfriend, Monica. My name is Habib Sorabi.
I'm Monica.
Oh, I just have Habib Sarabi here, and guest. Welcome.
If you'd like to add me.
I'm sure, Monica.
Yes, let's put her name on the room as well.
Oh,
We're here as sort of a special trip, celebrating, Persian rugs really taking off, and the publishing of my book.
That's right. Habib wrote a book, and it's a very good book. And because of his book, we actually flew on first class.
well, we are welcome to Montecito, and welcome to the Wynn Casino in Montecito. It's the tiniest casino in the world. We don't get a lot of interracial couples here, but you are welcome, and we hope you enjoy your stay.
Hey, Jim, when you were checking in that couple, the Persian guy and the white lady.
Oh, the ones who were different races?
Anyway, that's not important. I was wondering, now you've worked at the Manolani for several months now, but you keep telling guests that you work at the Wynn Casino in Montecito.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Did I say that again?
Yeah, you said it again. Have you been having that drug again?
I had that drug.
Hey, Jim, brother.
No.
Hey, Jim.
No.
Oh, come on, Jim. I just got some more of that drug in, man.
No, go.
Hey, come on.
Look, I'm clean. I'm clean. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to help, man. You don't want to be clean, huh?
I don't work at the Wynn Casino anymore. Okay.
Hey, but do you want to feel like you're winning? Huh? I got you covered, Jim.
I do. What color is that drug this month? Oh God.
Open your eyes. Look at it, Jim. What color is it?
It's like a glowing blue.
That's right.
Elowen, I must say, I appreciate your counsel so much, and I think that between Delilah and Stephanie, I just really like how thirsty Stephanie was. There was a chillness to Delilah that seems like, maybe that'd be nice at first, but Stephanie's sheer greed and thirstiness feels like it could last a very long time. I've found that female women, they're like shelter pups. They're grateful. And if you can provide them with a palace and perhaps a crown, they really remember it. What do you think, Elowen?
Joffrey, when the orchid blooms towards the light, there is no reason for fear or flight. When the songs of the wind whistle wisely, female women are surprising.
Oh, sorry. Hi, I know you're going back to your hometown. My name's Rupert, and I was underneath the throne when you were in there petitioning Joffrey hi. Oh my God.
Hi, I heard you the first time.
I know. I'm sorry. I just thought I saw Joffrey very quickly, and he doesn't know I'm out here. That I chased you out, and I know that you have an aloofness about you, and that's why he didn't choose you. But I liked it.
Now I think I've seen Joffrey.
Oh my God!
The spies are everywhere in these forests.
The spies are everywhere. You know what? Meet me tonight at the clock tower.
Which one? Which clock tower?
The only one in town.
Oh, the main one. I hope this is the right clock tower. Don't see anyone here.
Maybe I should have been more specific on the clock tower. Shit.
I would definitely consider this the main clock tower. I'll give him.
I mean, if she's not smart enough to figure out which one's the main clock tower, then do I really want to be with her? I don't really know. I'll give her 5 more ticks.
It doesn't look like he's coming.
Hi.
Hello.
I am here. I was at the main clock tower.
No, this is the main clock tower. Why are we late?
You know what? This one's. Let's not get into it. That one's older. This one's bigger. I can see the confusion. You look pretty.
Don't try and cover it up with compliments. Why? If you can't be a man of your word, I don't think that we can go any further.
I live in a hut.
Oh, that's nice.
It is.
Oh.
Do you think that's okay? Would you be with a man who lived in a hut, or would you only be with a prince boy?
No. I could be with a man in a hut. Actually, my father, not my direct father, but my father's father, my father, he.
Let me get this straight. You're an indirect father, and you're
Yeah, I'm a father's father.
Your father's father. Are you a lady man or are you a female?
I'm a mailman.
Okay, didn't want to.
Not a letter delivery person, but a mail man.
And you're funny. Okay.
It's not a joke. It's just that people get confused a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I laugh at really inappropriate.
No, you're a mailman? I'm a mailman.
No.
I've been on the force for 14
give me
years.
My fucking letters and get out.
No, I've been on the force for 14 years, and you know how rare it is to meet someone who has the same passion and introduces themselves as a mailman as well? It's very rare.
It's rare for you to meet someone who has the same profession as you?
And also introduces themselves by it.
Oh.
Whenever I walk in somewhere, I say, "Hey, I'm Steve, and I'm a
meeting
mailman."
every morning with the other mailmen?
Yeah, of course I have a meeting every morning. What do you think? We just go out there with our heads up our asses and just start handing out paper?
And for our wedding, Joffrey, I would like asparagus bouquets on every table in the main hall. I require the thirstiest of friends. I have many thirsty friends who I want to add to the guest list, so we may have to bump some of your royal family.
The night of the wedding. I think if we stay till the end of the wedding, we can probably take home the asparagus centerpieces. I think so.
Oh, do you think? Oh, I was hoping that I could perhaps grab some of the leftover cake pops. I love cake pops.
Oh my God, cake pops have ruined me for regular cake.
Right? Because there's a coating on every bite.
Exactly. It's like whoever thought of a cake pop would probably find the person who invented the original cake in an alley and just beat them relentlessly to death, I would hope. That's my guess.
Hello, sir. We would like to check in for the taro picking excursion.
My name's Monica.
Nicest taro farm in all of this tri-state area. The taro picking is very good today. And actually, we are running a special. If you have a
What
group-
are the tri-states that the taro farms are in?
Yeah, which three?
well,
There's Hawaii
right,
and
non-continental, of course. So we consider the tri-state area Hawaii, Alaska, and the Republic of Puerto Rico.
Oh, actually, I don't think anyone considers Puerto Rico a state anymore.
yeah, that's actually racist of you.
well,
That is pretty racist. And we're an intra-racial couple, so we can tell.
Interracial.
look.
Because we're different races, if you couldn't tell.
Look,
Yeah, you don't have a problem with that, do you?
no problem here at all. I know I'm an ignorant whitey, and that's all I got to say.
You seem to have a problem with the fact that we have found love amongst different races. Is that fair to say?
Already locked it up and threw away the key.
Hey, as long as you're only racist to Puerto Ricans, you're okay by me.
So true.
Mr. Sondheim, I have this.
Please call me Steven.
I know, and thank you, Stephen. Thank you for coaching me through West Side Story, even though it's not your musical. I just have a question about the Puerto Rican stuff, and maybe
I can answer any question you have. I'm Steven goddamn Sondheim.
right. I know.
Hey, Steven. I just wanted to bring you your coffee. Also, I wanted to say great job on writing the lyrics, or maybe it was the music for West Side Story. I know that it's not in toto a Sondheim musical, but I just wanted to say I enjoyed the part of it that you did. Okay, enjoy your coffee. Bye.
Don't try and justify your job by coming in here and kissing my ass anymore, Ken. Jesus.
The wedding got a little out of control, and Joffrey had a little too much mead. And Stephanie started popping bottles and spraying it all around the main hall. The thirsty friends got thirstier as they grabbed all the cake pops and all the asparagus. Joffrey had to take a break and lean on a post because he wasn't used to imbibing so much mead. The band played with lute and string, and Joffrey became beleaguered as the mead weighed him down.
Just because you stay to the end of the wedding doesn't mean you can take home the asparagus centerpieces. Don't think that for a second.
Stephanie. You don't have to worry. There will be more and more asparagus where that came from. Let your thirsty bitch-ass friends take the centerpieces.
You hear that, bitches? We're gonna have infinite asparagus. Royal asparagus.
Hey! Who wants to hit up the trampoline?